Well, challenge education is different mostly because of the group of students that you have together. So you have a very tight cohort of students that share a lot of the same basic philosophy of education as they love Quebec. So it's a fantastic environment for the students to be in. The courses themselves tend to be more dynamic. The teachers teach in such a way that they encourage that curiosity and that level of understanding. So the idea is to go a little bit deeper with the kind of kids that you have.
My name's Colin Roberts. I'm the principal of Esquimalt High School. Everybody that knows the school, has been at the school, will tell you it's a very happy and accepting environment. We're a relatively small school of about 800 students, and so certainly it's a place where I think if all of the students don't know each other by name, they certainly know each other's faces. I think that sense of community is felt even more strongly in the challenge group because of the nature of the cohort. It really enables you to develop some of the skills and interests that you may have amongst a group of people who are really focused on what they're doing, are interested in learning, and enables you to make the most of your potential.
All right, I'm Clark Schwab, and I'm one of the coordinators here at the Esquimalt Challenge program. One of the 4 C's that we have is commitment, and commitment means commitment to task, to be able to take something on and to be able to do a really good job of it. Many of our students take on a job and they can't let it go until they do the best possible job that they can. In some classes, a task is given to a student and the students will do what they need to do to get through, but a challenge student takes that very personally. They're able to grasp a much deeper series of concepts when it comes to the task and to be able to take those pieces to completion. We're looking for somebody who can take it to the next level, somebody who can take a concept and because of their desire to want to learn more, to go that next step and to take it to a level that we wouldn't normally see in a student in a regular classroom.
So my name's Gail Higginbottom and I'm a teacher here at Esquimalt High School, and one of the areas that I teach in is the challenge program. What I love about the challenge program here is it offers students the opportunity to investigate their projects in really creative ways, to think deeply about those projects and to really look at those in out-of-the-box ways. Because in my mind, creativity is all about risk-taking. Creativity really allows students to build upon their passions, which I think really is what Esquimalt High School is all about. And through their passions, they learn a sense of who they are and a sense of independence.
My name is Dave Asherst, and I'm one of the science teachers here at Esquimalt High School. I'm in the challenge program, and one of the parts of the challenge program that I'm very excited about is how at Esquimalt we find it's more important that students are rounded students that like to put their energy in school and out of school to round themselves out. They participate in leadership, they help drive the assemblies, drive the activities we do. They're part of the sports teams, they're in drama, slam poetry, volunteering in the community. So these students like to hear about these options on how they can encourage social justice around the world. What can they do? How can they participate in the global community? So they're self-driven, they take all their extra energy and they put into these important things within the community of the school and within the greater community of Esquimalt. These are our future leaders. These are what they need to know. It's more than just strong grades, it's having a whole strong student.
Yeah, the challenge in 4C is not only to challenge yourself, but also to be challenged by extra thinking and critical thinking.
Yeah, often it's asked, it's not that it's harder necessarily, it's a different way of looking at the material. The learning outcomes for challenge are no different than they are for any other class in terms of the provincial outcomes for that course, but what you're looking at is how do you get there.
My name is Jennifer Chambers and I'm one of the counselors at Esquimalt High School. We support the Challenge program in a variety of ways. One of the big things we do is support the student through their whole learning experience, not just academics. A lot of our kids, they might do really, really well in terms of those academic classes, but might have developed some poor study skills or being procrastinator, perfectionist, maybe they have issues around anxiety. We do workshops in challenge classes and also work one-on-one with students to help support their learning. We're available to help students and families navigate school and support the whole student. Students in the challenge program typically do very well with scholarships, and we support them in pursuing a range of scholarship options. We have students who have received dual academic and athletic scholarships, with a student from last year who ended up having multiple full ride scholarships offers to American colleges and took one in Washington. We have a student last year who received a full ride scholarship to Columbia, and we worked really hard to support her in terms of developing her profile of herself as a post-secondary student. We also support students in writing their SATs or ACT, so the standardized testing that they need to take to pursue opportunities in American colleges.
Have you ever walked down the corridor and high-fived 20 people? Or sat through a class where you truly felt equal? To be and not to seem to be is the motto of this place, so you can expect to be judged by more than the brand of your clothing or the amount of cosmetics on your face. So you could say we're kind of up there, but I should mention a few things. Around here, racism, homophobia, and prejudice don't swing. If you go in these directions, people will cease to acknowledge you, and believe me, son, it's going to sting. But assuming you aren't a jerk, and really mean well, you're gonna be successful here, kid. Believe me, I can tell. 'Cause people here are simply nice, and no one is the same. They know your name, and they care if you show up the next day. When you come here, you will want to stay. And the red and white has bite, because this is the home of the Dockers on the court and the Ravens on the field and all those who give this place an astronomical feeling of zeal. So if you want a school that never has you feeling alone or weary, come to Esquimalt High and essay qualm the dairy.